Right.
But I just got this weird vibe, and then I got this email, and I went, oof. I felt like this guy doesn't like women. Because he really went hard on B1. You agreed? Did you read the email? It's real long, and I don't want to read it verbatim. I mean, literally, it's a page long. I don't want to read the whole email.
Jesus, you should get some excerpts.
So, he says take a step back. Don't stress about how people see you. I don't. I don't. That's the complete opposite of what he was saying at the beginning, though. It's very weird. He wants me to not care or to care about how other people see me. Like I need to hold myself up here. But then he says down here, don't stress about it.
Yeah, the one thing I got from it contradiction was that don't worry about how people see you, but I want you to know people see you this way. So the way they see you is like you're from the old show. But you're new, so don't be like the old show. But hey, be you, and don't care what they. It's red.
Welcome back to another dumb show. I appreciate you guys hanging around. It's like Brap was first twice. Shout out to Brap. Good job, buddy. I don't know what device he's on. Apparently his is fast. Keeps up with when I say stuff. Not like a little behind like other people. Yeah, that's right. You know I fucking roll. No chill. I saw you in there saying I have zero chill. I saw that.
A little bit.
Saw you in the chat talking shit about me. Invite the girl on. She's talking shit about me a week later.
Can't help myself.
Allie's here with us. If you don't recognize her, but you recognize the name, she's been in the chat. She's one of the League of Dummies. Now she's here. She's in the studio with us. If it looks a little different here, we had to do a couple adjustments. You could lower that exposure 1/3. That'd be great.
We'll do, boss.
I appreciate it.
Coming in
bright
hot.
red. I'm coming in hot right now. You're right.
Yeah.
Like a light. I wish we could figure. We should do this when there's like when I get angry. The background turns red. We could. That would be fun if we when I start raging out on the chat, the League of Dummies.
I still don't like what he's doing
change
right
into
now.
the Legion of Dummies. That's what happens when they start going against me. I'll start calling you the Legion of Dummies at that point because we'll have a league and a legion at this point if you keep it up.
It'll let all those haters too that just skip through the thing to know when all the good spots are happening.
What is funny to see, I was looking at some analytics, seeing all these, you could see the trolls because it'll tell you how long people subscribe for and then they're gone. And we actually did pretty good. Not that many people just subscribe just for the sake of talking shit and dropping off. Actually, I was pretty surprised to see it. Our
talking shit.
Our subscriber retention rate is quite good. Thank you very much. So thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome back to another dumb show. This is one of these sweet beds I like. This Tiger Blood Jewel. You know they're my jam. Worst band name ever. But sweet beds. I've mentioned how there's not a lot of cool rock music, and that Tiger Blood Jewel, some of their songs remind me of Black Keys. So Alex sent an email. Alex wanted to hit me to some new rock bands. Whoa. Wake up, because I got some emails for you, baby. Alex wanted to say, he said, there are some good new bands to check out that are rock bands. One of them is Kaleo, like paleo, but with a K, Kaleo. And then lists off some of their songs. And then Barnes Courtney, and then some of their songs. So Kaleo and Barnes Courtney. Now I did, and then he says.
Like the diet? Oh, no, that's paleo.
Yeah, paleo diet. Yeah, but with a K. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The songs Hot Blood, Glass House, No Good, and Alter Ego. Those are from Kaleo. Barnes Courtney does Fire, Hands. Hobo Rocket. That sounds like a cool song. Check out Hobo Rocket. Is that about a train, you think?
Maybe
Hobo
about a
rocket?
rocket.
Deep thinking.
Well, no, hobos ride trains, Larry. Hobos don't ride on spaceships.
Oh, a hobo rocket is a train.
Yeah.
That's probably the first lyric.
And then, yeah, a couple that is hobo rockets are trains, or hobos don't ride rockets.
A little bluegrass guitar behind that, you know.
Hobos don't.
I like hobos don't ride rockets.
Hobos don't ride on spaceships. They take the Amtrak like Joe Biden. Anyway, he says, keep up the great work. The show is getting better with each episode. Maybe not today. No, it will. Larry's been working on it.
Hey, it looks better, doesn't it, now? Except for the red, I mean.
Yeah, the red's going to throw me off a little bit. I'm just kidding. I actually don't give a shit.
What does the chat think? Does the red look better,
I personally like the more, you know me, I like my fuchsias, my magentas, blah, blah, blah. That's fuchsia and magenta. I was trying to say, you know me, I like those kind of colors. I got in trouble for pointing out a fuchsia dress at a wedding on Saturday night. B1 came with me. She worked the photo booth. I said, boy, that's a pretty color. That's a nice dress. You should wear these. Well, it's a silk dress. It's a what I said, B1, you would look good in those silk dress. And it's look at that fuchsia color.
Never mind that. What guy is calling pinks fuchsia? You're out here with lady terms.
Oh, I'm very I know my colors. I know my colors.
We were trying to fix the kinks. Lou was over here trying to put his finger on. He's like, I don't know about this red, but I think I like. He's like that. I was like, that fuchsia. He's like that. I was like, you need a lady around here.
It's somewhere in between fuchsia and magenta. That one, I think that we had up there. And this one, this is straight up. I mean, it's not fire engine red. It's not candy apple red. I don't know what I call it. That's angry red. That's Angry Birds red. is what that is. Pew for dumb. Speaking of that, were you able to pull that a couple of those fun tweets that Shark made or not?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you know what? If it's gonna script the video, fuck that. Never mind.
It's not. I think I'm at a really good clip right now.
I don't want to risk it.
Give me like 1 minute.
All right, maybe we'll come back to that. Shark did play some. If you watched Friday's show, we played a cool tweet. One of the League of Dummies, his name's Shark.
Well, I think is he a Cannaspondent now?
Oh yeah, he's a Cannaspondent as well. That's right, Shark. He's our
Cannaspondent.
I don't remember
Lorraine. I think
Lorraine. Good for you, Allie.
I'm watching.
She's on it. Very good. Blue Wolverine superfan says red is greater than magenta fuchsia. Okay, superfan likes the red. Okay, all right.
Blood red. Yeah.
Blood red's pretty good. It is vampirish, but you know what? I usually look good up against red. Not gonna lie.
It might be tiger blood beats red. You know.
Tiger blood red. Okay, Allie. Very good. I like that.
Over here. Yeah.
There is a challenge for the Lorraine title. I closed my NDI, Larry. Can I fix that? Are you able to see?
No way.
You closed your NDI?
I did.
I can see your computer.
You can? No? Okay, good.
Cities, I'm not surprised.
Dago, there's Dago from Lorraine. He's trying to challenge the Lorraine Cannaspondent. He's sending a QP of brick weed in a bag, trying to.
The only place on earth you can still get a brick.
Yeah, that's brick weed, right? I mean, or is it just me, or is it like to fit if it's a QP? I mean, he does have a meaty hand, so that's a big bag then, probably. Okay. I don't mean that in a good way. He probably has he probably has some great crank sessions with that hand. Look at that thing. I mean, that's a man hand right there. He is really giving it some love. He's got a little tattoo there too. You see on his wrist. It probably says, I love you, Dago. Keep himself going. But yeah, that's his. He wants to put in a challenge.
Did he name it after you?
I'm not sure I think he's saying QP dumb. Like
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, QP's quarter pound.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's a quarter pound in there.
This might be an honorary QP.
I think it is named after you.
I think you have to take the win.
That is pretty cool. I can't knock Shark though, because he's put together some sweet ass tweets for us though too. We played that one on Friday. Although he almost got us dinged. I started giving money to other people. He had the final countdown in there in the tweet. So they dinged us and they were like, yo, no ducats for you, dumb. No. Those aren't for you. Those are going to some other random guy. So if Ziggy does want his donation back, he's probably going to have to go chase down whoever that copyright person was, because they got all that money, I think, for that. No, I'm kidding. We fixed it. We just muted it. So if it sounds weird when you listen to the podcast or whatever, how does that work with the podcast? Doesn't matter on the podcast, huh? No. It plays on the podcast because those don't monetize or some shit. I don't know how that works. That's weird. So we actually don't make any money right now, I guess, on the podcast, because whatever we're going through and we signed up to monetize it, just those little beds that we play, like Tiger Bed Jewel or whatever, those are, we have rights. We've paid for the rights to use those through a service, right?
Yes.
For whatever reason, Spotify And I don't know, another one of the services says, we don't give a shit if you've got the rights to use that. You're not allowed to play music on the podcast. It has to be vocals only. And that is the only way you'll be able to monetize it, which I didn't realize. I just assumed if you're using things that are, you've paid for the rights to use them, then you should be able to. And they just said straight up, no, we don't have the time to do the legwork to be able to do that, basically is what they're saying, I think. So they're just like, fuck it. We just want people talking, doing, true crime podcasts with. What about sound effects though? Do they have those on there? Are you allowed to do sound effects?
I think you can do sound effects.
You did creaking doors and shit. You got to be like, this is our applause. Mouses or like stuff like that, like where we start talking about, they were walking down the hall. I mean, get the fuck out of here. I mean, what are you supposed to do? How do they do those shows?
And a lot of them have music. Like, so how are they getting around that?
I don't understand that.
Like, is a theme song passable?
They must not
acoustic?
be making money on it, or they're paying people pay a subscription for it, and then they're able to do it, so they don't care.
Okay, what you guys are saying is I have a lot of more research to do. I will.
No. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. They have a subscription service, and people pay for the subscription service, so they can do whatever the fuck they want and they don't care if it monetizes on the podcast because they have a subscription service. So that's how they get away with that. And then they also probably just record their voices and send it out, and that's it. But so that's one of the reasons why I always tell everybody check out the YouTube channel, because if you watch us, we actually make some dough on it. Not like the podcast. Dago, I thought somebody's saying something about Dago trying to work his way in there in the Lorraine Cannaspondents. I did see Carrie. She also sent in a big jar of bud trying to get in on the Rochester Cannaspondents thing. Now, I'm okay. I'm like I said, I'm good with adding suburbs. Once your suburbs taken, though, you have to move to become a Cannaspondent. That's it. I mean, if you want, I understand you might like where you live. You might like your neighbors. But if you don't, you got to move. Get out of there.
What's the law about a Cannaspondent potentially moving? Are they grandfathered in their new location? Is there?
I think you have to reapply. I think you have to reapply. However, you do get.
What if it's unstaked? No one's there. Do you kind of just get to pop a flag and move?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think so. You buy a house in another city too. You like say you got a house down in like you got a beach house in I don't know, the OBX. You've got a beach house there, and you live here as well. If you got a beach house there, that counts.
But you got to blow. You got to blow down.
You got to do your picture down there too. That's part of the Cannaspondent. You got to apply with how you're doing it. So, I saw Lance was going hard on you in the chat, Larry, saying it's been a month and these fuckers can't figure this shit out yet.
Oh, really, Lance? Really?
Yeah, he was going hard on you, buddy. So, Carrie says she lives in Pittsford. That's a suburb. That's one of the suburbs. So you got to Carrie.
Qualifies.
I would like a proper Pittsford Cannaspondent application.
I think she tweeted. The tweet
do you have her picture?
I do have
that tweet. This was her. Because Mikey is our resident Cannaspondent in Rochester.
He's learning to share, sort of.
A little bit. Now, Carrie sent this in. Look at that big jar. Those some nugs right there. It's a big jar of nugs. I can't read the tweet. It says Cannaspondent check in. So she's not an official Cannaspondent yet. She's not on the map. But if she wants to be Pittsford, you know what? Fuck the application. I think I'm going to take that as an actual application.
Okay, she'll be added
Carrie
overnight.
is our now officially because it is Another Dumb Show, and I am Another Dumb Show host.
Nice.
We will. I decided Carrie is officially the Pittsford Cannaspondent. Way to go, dude! 844 hit dumb. 844 hit dumb. You know the digits. Hi, you're on Another Dumb Show.
Good evening, guys. It's Curious Short from Columbus. How are you?
Speaking of vacations and OBX or Hilton Head or wherever the fuck, where have you been, George? How are you, man? What's going on?
Good. It was in Hilton Head. I could listen to you guys when I was on a boat or at a beach or whatever, so it was easier. But just calling in, it was a little harder with the girlfriend around and all that. But I did miss a show. I could say I definitely listened in, and it was great.
Thank you.
You're getting better and better every damn week, dude.
Oh, well, I thank you. I appreciate it. There was really not really, I mean, it was hard to get worse, to be honest with you. So I appreciate that, George. Thank you.
Definitely. So I have to ask you a question about these whole rules. Like, George, you asked a question that's been asked before, you're done. And stuff, and you're grounded for a week. The thing is...
Did I ground you? I don't think I grounded you for a week, did I?
Yeah, you put him on time. You put him on time out for the rest of his vacation.
You didn't say that verbatim, but...
I did?
Not verbatim.
Oh man, I must have been salty. I would never do that. Oh, I wanted him to take some time to think about new questions on vacation. That's right. That might have been.
He asked a multifaceted question, I think,
That's
early
right.
in the week.
Okay. All right. So what is your question about the ruling then, George?
So the ruling is Ali's new. Ali has never had these questions. Yes, Dunn has heard it on the old show. Yes, Dunn has been asked the same B2 question or B1 question from me about is she shaved or not. Sure, I get it. But Ali's never had those questions. So will I be restricted from asking my questions if they're new for Ali but old for Dunn?
Can I answer this one?
Well, you can answer. I don't think you can rule.
Yeah.
Okay, you can answer. Sure.
I don't mind.
You don't mind answering questions?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another one of the other reasons why Allie's here, because I know Allie's kind of an open book. I think Allie's fun. I think she might even participate in stuff every once in a while, too, from what I picked up on.
Spicy.
So it's one of the reasons we brought her in here, because people were like, when I was going to bring that other girl in who bailed on me, she was like, people were like, well, was she going to do stuff? And I don't know if that girl would have done stuff. I'm not going to be, I'm being honest with you. She's had a lot of interesting life. I know that much, but who knows if she would have participated. But it seems like we have the best of both worlds here with Allie potentially. So, George, sounds like she's willing to answer questions. I will say, if you're going to send, I would reserve repeat questions for emails, fresh questions for calls. Deal?
Avoid repeat questions for email.
No. I got it backwards. Hold on. Repeat questions. Go on the emails, like stuff you've already asked Larry and I. Send those in emails. If you got freshies, those are for the phones.
Well, I don't know, Dumb. This sounds a little confusing. I might be able to just help right now. I think if Curious George, if you think you have any repeat questions, I think you have 1 minute to ask me a rapid fire as many questions as you want, and I'll answer them.
Rapid fire right now?
But he only gets like a minute, because I think that's as long as the chat's going to give him before they turn.
Okay, but
I'm
if
all here for it,
what if your stories are good and they last more than 1 minute? I don't want to blow your whole wad on the first half hour,
10-second question.
I'm going to say negative. I'm cutting them off. No,
he
I'm going to say negative.
Off.
Okay, I'll throw you a bone, George. Give me one of the questions you came up with on your long vacation while you're staring at your beautiful, beautiful girlfriend's beautiful breasts.
It's got to do with orgasm. Are you able to tell if B1 has a legit orgasm or if it's fake? I've never asked this on any of the shows. This is a really unique question.
This is a new one. I
like this. Can you tell, Don? Can you tell, like, dude, that's so fake? And other times, maybe if her toes curl up, you go, I got her. I know that's real.
Well, there's varying levels. Oh, I know when I got her good. I know that for sure. There's definitely varying levels. If she does fake, she's real good at it, because I don't think she does fake. She may have. I don't know, to be honest with you. My manhood can't handle believing that there would ever be a need to fake. I can't believe that for 1 second. However, it's possible. Sometimes I'm tired, so I get it. Maybe she throws me a bone. But usually, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a dive. I first. I'm always giving them theirs first.
Oh.
I love.
They got to catch up later.
Well, I really love diving. I love going south. I love. We're on YouTube. I can say whatever. I love eating puss. I love diving in there, getting all up in that shit.
Love you.
Love it.
Love YouTube.
It's my favorite shit. It's actually one of my favorite things to do in the bedroom. So it almost is a guaranteed. No, it's definitely a guaranteed, because I know what works for her down there, and it always works. I mean, she's never gonna not get off, usually because I'm gonna always go down on her first. Now, the times where it's just like a quickie and I'm just plowing it out real quick, I guarantee she's probably not having an orgasm. It feels good. I'll be the first one to admit, but I don't think she's having an orgasm at all. I don't. She moans and it feels good, but no, she's not getting there. She's just letting me get my rocks off, basically.
I mean, you don't communicate that like every time?
No, I don't ask her.
Confirming, like you're not.
No, I don't ask every time. I know the time. I know. I usually will ask when I know I've gotten multiples. I'll say,
Sure.
"Oh, how many did we get there? Did we get when I'm getting up above like 3 or 4, then I'm like, okay, this was a good trip." And I'm not trying to brag.
You got a little chalkboard on the headboard.
It feels good.
Like lean over, scratch one off.
The back arches, like Joe's. I don't see the toes because they're over my shoulders, but Yeah, every once in a while. I'm always getting the tongue orgs. So
I gotta backtrack here a little bit though, because I noticed you said, "Oh, I can tell every time." Can you really tell every time if she's having an orgasm? Because it's undoubtable. You don't have to ask.
Going down, I am. I know I am. Yes, every time I go down
that's
on
the
her,
one where
I
you
know.
have to ask. That's the easiest to fake.
No.
You can't fake it if you feel it. You don't really feel it if you're hanging out on the outside. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm a clitsmith.
Sure, but when you have an orgasm, you can't hide that.
No, I get it.
That's a full body reaction. I
mean, said the back arches, the toes curl, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, that's outside.
Oh,
Man,
we forgot George was on the phone, people.
Well, George is getting a show.
Yeah, his hands are busy.
Allie, have you ever faked it with Dan? I mean,
oh boy,
it sounds like you said, dude. It can be faked easily.
Hold on. I have to say really quick. Mom and Dad, please hit mute just like for 5 seconds.
No, turn it up louder, Mom and Dad. No, those are the rules.
You can't do that, Candace. Not allowed.
That's the rules.
I'll give you a thumbs up when you can turn the sound back on.
I did.
You know how many times I wish I could say mute for 5 seconds?
I heard. I caught some info. About parents in chat and shit. I heard some. There's some there might be some anonymous people in there from what I heard.
There. But no, if you want to know the answers, Dan was probably the first person to give me an orgasm, but he's certainly not the first person I ever had sex with. So lots of
okay, I like
disappointing.
Nice. Yeah, all right.
Wouldn't call them joy
the look
rides.
on Dan's face is like, wait, that sounded like a large number you're hinting at. No, George, we'll say that for another email. But
great,
write in your questions, George.
Larry, do you think is your wife ever fake? You think?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's just to get me off of her. Like,
yeah, I think that's it. Like, we've had enough now.
No, we just agree ahead of time. I'm like, I don't care. Just if I'm not gonna go today, let's go quick. Let's go quick. You know?
Honestly, when I hear her start to say, "Come for me," I know that means she wants me off of her. She is done with this.
Stop soon.
Come, baby. Come on, baby. When are you gonna come, Daddy? That's when I know.
What's your ETA, baby?
I think
I'm gonna have to wrap this up on my own here.
I think the best is when you can agree on it's a quickie. It's a quickie.
It's the best, right? Yeah, right beforehand when you're both like, let's just knock this out real quick. We're both in a hurry. I love that. Hi, you're on another dumb show. Who's this? Hi, hello, it's you. Oh, wait, hold on. It's you. Hi, who's this?
It's Mallory from Binghamton.
Oh man, hi Mallory.
Hi,
I'm so glad to hear from you, Mallory. How are you? Yay.
So I'm really nervous because I've always wanted to call, but
that's why I'm shocked to hear from you.
We're here to pop cherries, Mallory.
I'm seriously shocked to hear from you.
I purposely didn't listen because I knew your chat was going to tear me apart, and as they're calling me in there, I'm sensitive and I'm a baby and dumb. On Friday, I was in such a bad mental place. And when all that happened, I apologize because I shouldn't have been doing a joke.
No,
I was just trying to be funny.
No, that's. I hope you. I don't know if you heard Did you hear my apology earlier?
I didn't. I had Trucker call me and tell me that you were talking about it, and I was like, I'm scared to go in there because, as we've established, I'm a baby. So the minute the chat starts making fun of me, I'm going to start crying. Like, I cried for hours on Friday.
Oh, my God. I feel like such a fucking asshole.
I felt so stupid, though. I was like, you're crying over somebody on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like,
no. You had
Mallory, I cried too. Mallory. I cried too. It's okay. We cried together.
We established you're a crybaby Friday, so no, I'm kidding.
I look up to you so much, dumb, and I was like, he's actually sitting here yelling at me, but I have every right to be yelled at, but I was a mess.
No, you don't? Okay, good. You good? Okay, so I'm glad I did see you replied to my email. So you got my email. I sent Mallory an email apologizing. If you didn't watch the first half of the show, because we're on our second half of the live show because we had some technical issues. But Mallory, I lit Mallory up pretty good on Friday. And part of my apology was because I like being silly. That's one of the things I said I want to do on this show is be a goofball and be silly. And then I fucking yelled at you for being a goofball and being silly. So no, I'm the doodlehead dipshit asshole here. So I'm so glad that you called back and I was able to say this to you over the phone too.
I was over it by like Saturday, but I was like, you're so stupid to myself. Because I was like, I can't believe you just sat there and cried over this. But as your chat is calling me, I'm sensitive and
No, you're not.
Maybe
No.
I am.
You're
The
there's
chat
trust me.
is sensitive.
Trust me, there's somebody in the chat who there's somebody who was being real sensitive Friday, and it wasn't you. So take it from me, Mallory.
It was me for
were,
a moment.
You were trying to be fun and participate and add to the show, and I was too wrapped up in making sure the actual logistics of the game were legit because I had a fucking baby whining about fucking logistics before that. And so you got some misdirected anger.
I'm sorry, I stopped
Not
listening.
you, not you, not you. I'm not talking about. Why you always think I'm talking about you?
Way to take the
I know,
blame.
and then when right before you started yelling and like you were taking that on Larry, I was like, no.
No, I promise you,
at my television. I'm so sorry, Larry.
No, you don't have to apologize to me.
We owe you the apology, Mallory. I owe you the apology in particular on behalf of the whole show and me alone. And I also, when I read the thing where it said that you thought I yelled at you because you didn't donate enough, like that broke my heart. I would never in a million years ever do that. I mean, that just like I'm just happy to have
really
people here.
I was really just trying to be funny. I was just trying to make a joke.
And it was funny.
It was a really, as
was.
Mikey said, it was really bad timing. And I apologize for that. And I don't do well when people yell at me. So
I know.
It was bad.
Nobody does well getting yelled at, and nobody deserves to be yelled at all. Certainly not when we're trying to have a little bit of fun whatsoever. So I do
have to say, though, you have some real jackasses in your chat. Like,
I know. There's some mean people out there.
Really
trust me, Mallory. I get it.
Of hiding it.
That's fine.
Thinking of hiding the text. Like, they're such jerks. I'm like, you guys all think you're so fucking perfect.
Yeah, they're. Well, is there anyone in particular who was really pissing you off or anything? Because I didn't.
Let me see. Let's call out Brap Attack. You think you're fucking perfect all the time, and you want to make little comments to me. Okay. I don't really appreciate Mikey's comment. Like I'm immensely in a really bad place, and these people are making fun of me.
Well,
like,
is there something going on?
I'm trying not to cry.
What's going on? Like in
I have a.
What? I'm sorry. I saw
something. Get into that. I'm just.
Well, I'm
just very.
Are you like? Well, I'm always in a mentally bad. Like today, on the way here, I forgot my laptop, and then had to drive back home to get my laptop. Came back here. And realized I left the camera that we're using for the show at home because I used it for my photo booth this weekend. So I understand being in a weird mental spot. Trust me, I get it. So no judgment there from me. Yeah. I was just curious what
I feel like
money stuff.
People have perfect lives in there. Like
no.
You guys want to sit there? They attack Carrie. They attack Timmy Snake, who made a mean comment too. But I'm like, I was talking to Carrie, and she was like, you got to let all this brush off. And it's like, I can't, because I care what people think. And these people are just mean for no reason. Like, you don't know me, Brap Attack. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
Now, Brap Attack's yelling, saying, woo, I got called out, and I wasn't even here Friday. Is it just he has a history of going after you?
He's doing it today. He's doing it right now in the chat.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay. Baby Maker's super fan. He says, we love you, Mallory. We're not all bad. So that's not, and I agree. And I don't pick on Mallory. Mallory's been here from the start. So I don't want anybody picking on anybody. You guys, I mean, I get it's going to happen, but
I would love to see how perfect their lives are, because they sit there and they bash on Carrie too. Mm-hmm. How perfect are your lives?
True. Nobody's got a perfect life.
I didn't call to yell.
No, that's great. I'm glad you called, because I know you said because I had actually got I remember I got a few emails from you, and I know you were just in the Finger Lakes. You sent some nice pictures of you looking over the lake. You're on a nice vacation. Yeah. So it sucks to think that you were in a bad place after you're just on vacation. You're supposed to be relaxed and rehabbed, and
my job is horrible. So I'm just.
Oh man,
I'm a single mom of 2 kids. It's just hard.
I understand. So my B1's losing her shit at work too. She's got all kinds of drama with like trying to just not enjoying work right now. So I'm sorry that you're dealing with all that, and especially if you thought I was sweating you about money. That's the last thing a single mom ever needs to be sweat about is money. Do you have a deadbeat dad, one of those kind of guys, or is he good?
I have Well, I have two deadbeat. I just don't have one. I have two, and that's something else that Jack can probably go on and on.
Mallory puts out. Nice. Good for
Nice.
you. All right. Nice. Hell yeah. I knew I liked Mallory. Hell yeah. No, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks that you got to deal with all that. So I imagine that was probably leading you to being in a bad place. And then you got some other fucking rage monster dad yelling at you too. So that doesn't help. And I'm sorry that
I was telling. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was telling Trucker, like, I was just crying for hours and hours and hours.
Well, I can't believe that I or the chat would get you in such a bad place. Was it like misdirected? Like, because I was angry at other stuff, and then let you have it.
I don't handle being yelled at well. Mm-hmm. Never have.
Did you get yelled at as a kid all the time? Because I feel like my one kid, he can't be around loud noises because when we was real little, that was when I was at the height of my asshole rage monsterness, and I would be screaming all the time. And I'm wondering,
my parents are awesome. I just think that I'm just I'm a sensitive baby. Like, and I get it.
Oh, you're not a baby.
But it's not something I can't just wake up in the morning and be like, okay, don't let these things bother you today, because they're gonna. And I guess I should have just not watched Friday's show. I don't know.
No, Mallory, watch and enjoy. And next time, remember, everyone is just trying to be the biggest fucking heckler in the comedy show. So
yeah, they're all like keyboard warriors in there, and it's like,
for sure.
That's all right.
It's a big shit show.
Saying that to me.
And Mallory, I hope you heard my apology earlier. I thought you blocked me. I was like, damn, let me fuck up first.
Well, speaking of blocking, hold on. Larry gave me something did it work? Is this? Hey, look at that. Larry gave me my own controls so I can switch to stuff when he's doing stuff, and I just remembered that I have it, so I was able to click back to me. But Mallory, I'm going to let you go because the phone's getting a little bit weird. But thank you for coming back. I'm glad you gave me a second chance, and you read my email, it is a sincere apology. I'm not just saying it just to keep you around. I genuinely am sorry for making somebody feel bad on a fucking Friday when we're trying to have some fun. I really, and especially when you're just trying to be a goofball, which is what we're supposed to be around here, goofballs. So I apologize profusely, and I'm glad you're back.
Okay, love you guys.
Love you too, Mallory. Take it easy, hon. And don't let this shit get you down. Call and let old dumb talk you off the ledge when you're getting upset, okay?
Narc on those idiots.
I know.
All
yes,
right.
I will.
All right, I love you. Bye, Mallory.
Love you. Bye.
Well, that makes me upset.
If that didn't pull the cry counter out,
I feel. What I miss? Who cried? What was I doing? I'm in the corner over here doing something. So
over there.
That was good.
I'm trying to fix your background video, but I will get it fixed for tomorrow.
It's okay,
I think I'm going to leave it alone right now.
It's okay. We have there's some, like I said, there's some technical stuff we're dealing with. So I appreciate you guys sticking it out, and I'm glad Mallory came back. And today, I really had no intention of talking about any of this today, to be honest with you. But it just kind of came up, and it was kind of the elephant in the room. I guess.
But then Marina said, I fixed one thing.
Marina says, anyone else cringe when they hear Dumb say silly? Just something about it. No, that's the whole point. You guys are used to me being a fucking monster all the time, and I'm not. I'm actually a silly goofball most of my time, like all the time. I'm fucking being a goofy guy. So I'm, you guys only heard me being angry all the time most of the time. So, Ziggy, somebody's asking if Ziggy's going to call next. I really don't give a fuck. Put it like that, because I was contemplating whether or not I'd even bring up what happened with him on Friday, the whole wheel and adding him and his, getting the money in before 6, and then whether or not he got it in on time, and the blah 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 blah. Then he got added to the wheel. Still wasn't enough. Still whined about it. Can't put up with that bullshit. We got people compromising. We're trying to have some fun, and then we got people being babies. No rules got changed. We just tried to compromise because there was a discrepancy in whether or not it was in before 6 or not. Because when I looked at the clock, it said 6, and that chat hadn't popped up yet. And I'm seeing it live, not on top.
Correct.
I'm not on top chat. I'm on live. So, having said that, I told him he could F off. He doesn't have to watch. I'll send him his money back, and he doesn't have to be a part of the League of Dummies anymore. And apparently somebody said he just shut his shit off or whatever. So great. Now I emailed him telling him he emailed twice, tweeted twice. I think I got a DM as well. sweating about getting the refund. He sent his Cash App. And I said, well, I emailed today and said, Lance being the biggest baby, saying no room for babies. How am I a baby? How was I ever a fucking baby? Go fuck yourself. You don't know what you're talking about. Give me one fucking example, please. We'd love to have one. But Ziggy, we try to move forward with the guy. He doesn't like it. So we get to the point for the refund. I email him back to tell him today, all right, well, the money doesn't come in for, it's a month behind. It comes over in a rollover. So whatever we do this month, we get the money next month. It's not like you give us, donations. Thank you, by the way. When you give the donations, they don't just dump right into a bank account. YouTube holds it. And if there's copyright stuff, they hold it all to make sure it's all done properly. So I emailed him and said, I'll send it to you in August when we get the money for July. Now, and I tell everybody this morning, or before the show started, that we're going to do that. And then Allie tells me that he had already gone back and rescinded his money.
As far as I know, we were watching as soon as he got home from the studio.
You and Dan were
Friday
watching?
night.
Yeah.
Eating dinner and watching it Friday night. And already then we're watching the chat go off like, go Ziggy. And then the confusion, like, is he in by 6?
Yeah.
And there is no donation. It's gone. The $5 later, gone.
Really?
Every donation he made on that show completely disappeared. So
Interesting.
He was also talking later in the chat about calling his bank.
Because I told him if he wanted to
people
stop it, he could. Oh, interesting. Because
Yeah.
I even mentioned him that he could stop it if he wanted to. And he said, no, in the email, he replied back, I'll just wait till August. So, okay, that's interesting. So I'll go back and check the records then to see what was what. But that's interesting if he's trying to be one thing and
double dipping
another thing. So,
I can look back.
shade.
I know
Yeah.
when we looked on Friday, we can see what got donated, but I didn't think over the weekend to go and look at that again.
Yeah.
But with that piece of information, I can go back and check some stuff out. Sure.
Yeah, cool.
Or maybe it was Saturday night because Friday night.
Again, yeah,
was
I
Saturday
didn't do
night.
shit. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, I worked Saturday.
I was supposed to do a lot of other stuff.
I worked Saturday. I absolutely murdered my wedding Saturday. You two are in for a fucking treat. Let me tell you.
Oh, we
my
know.
fucking God, did I fucking kill that? I'm serious. That was, I usually think they're all good. This was one of my top 3 best ones. One of the best groups. One of the best. Oh, it was so much fucking fun. Everybody had from beginning to the end. It was awesome. Blue Wolverine superfan donation for a chance. He got his 3 chances. Yeah, that's what I don't get. So it's whatever. So all right, I'm gonna take a quick call. And by the way, speaking of blocking, a lot of people whine about blocking and who dumb blocked me on Twitter, dumb blocked me here, dumb blocked me there. I've unblocked everyone on Twitter, Instagram. I'm working my way through it because they don't let you do it on the computer. You have to do it on the phone. It takes fucking forever. And apparently I blocked a lot of fucking people. So I went back and couldn't figure out why I had blocked so many people, because I'm really usually, you got to say something pretty fucking shitty for me to block you usually. But I realized that when the whole prostitute thing was going on, when my dickhead friend posted the time-lapse video, he tweeted the time-lapse video of the billboard. My best friend, my footbox buddy from the old that I was on the old show I was on of the old recap show I was on of the old show I was on.
Yeah, that's it.
Him, that asshole tweeted that, and I think any single person who liked it got blocked because he pissed me off so bad.
Oh, okay, that's where it started.
Just because I was mad at, again, another example of Dumb's misdirected anger. I was mad at Charlie, my friend, for doing that, and then this asswipe, I said, fuck it, you're all out. You like this cocksucker's tweet? You're all fucking out. So I've unblocked you all, except for about 4 people who I just genuinely really fucking dislike, and that's on Twitter. So, I'm working my way through Instagram.
Blocking is such like a low grade, like roid rage you can have though. Like it's so fun to just express your anger.
It is good because normally I would throw a rock at him or something, but
Damn.
anyway. No, I do. I have thin skin. So I'm going to take this quick phone call, and then we do have to wrap things up because old Buckaroo has a playoff game today. So I apologize. It's a shorty today, guys. We'll give you some longer ones this week. You know how I bring the long ones. Hi, you're on another dumb show. Redman, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Hey, dude.
I really commend you on the way you reacted with Mallory earlier. That's a totally different dumb than what was before.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's. I guess. I'll be honest. I feel like it's the same guy. I just, I truly, genuinely am sorry. I feel very bad that
I think you did an awesome job with that. My next question is: you don't have no dumb merchandise. I leave for Santorini in Greece in a week, and would you have a problem with me making my own T-shirt and posting it on Instagram and tagging you in that?
Well. No, I would not have a problem with you making your own the Dumb Show T-shirt whatsoever. No, not one little bit at all. I would actually love to see.
Sometimes it offends people.
I would love to see being represented in Greece. Are you going to one of those places in Greece where the water is just straight up like the crystals?
Yeah, Santorini. I'm going to Santorini for 4 days, going to Crete for 4 days, and then going to Athens.
You're just island hopping, really.
That's cool. Have you been?
Yeah, man. We travel.
Are you tall? Oh. My dad is like 6'6", and he said he went to Crete in the Navy. He said he was like a foot taller than everybody else there. I guess all the people in Crete were real short.
I'm almost 6 foot. My girlfriend's an optometrist, so she's got the money.
You're going to be a giant there. You're going to be a giant at 6 foot, though. You're going to be towering over them. You're going to be a stud. You're going to your girlfriend's going to have to be batting the women away from you. You're so tall.
I got a bad one. Bub. I'm all right.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. I feel you on that one. Baddies.
Well, you have a good night, man, and I appreciate your phone call. You're taking my phone call.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you calling it, and thank you for
we called him.
No, it's nice of him. I like him saying that I did a good job there. Look, maybe
just don't sell those shirts to anyone else.
I did talk to somebody. I did talk to someone after the show Friday, and they said, "Boy, I could tell you were getting mad by the end of the show." And I said, "Boy, was it that obvious?"
I'm pretty sure who you talked to.
This person said, "Ha, I'm glad. Good for you. You deserve a little bit of your own medicine, you fucker."
Ooh.
So
gave it to you.
I got it. I got it good. Yep, it was pretty funny. So, like I said, we do have to. Mikey, I can't get to you, buddy. I got. You can go ahead and hang up. I got my boy. I got to get to Shay's game today. Like I said, I'm sorry we have to do a short one today. It is a playoff game.
Ooh.
So I can't miss it. Double elimination. The Guardians. That's his team he's on. The Guardians. They're in the playoffs, baby.
Yeah, that's not the really.
Yeah, that's what they changed to this year. They changed it with the times. They're woke. They're a woke city over there. Come on, man. You know that. Anyway, so I got to wrap things up. Thank you guys for tuning in, checking out, watching. If you've not taken a second to hit the like for this video, please do that. Hey, go back and like the first one too. We did 2 videos today. Like them both for me if you could. If you've not subscribed, please take a second to subscribe. And if you've not already hit the little thing, quit playing with your dinghy and hit the thingy. And we will be back live. What I missed? What happened?
Nothing, bro. You ain't got time for it. You have no time for this. All right.
Call it, Ziggy man. Call it tomorrow.
Please. You have no time for this.
You hear me, Ziggy?
I mean, unless you want to.
I see you. We need to hear this. All right. Okay.
We need to do a late next.
He did it again last second.
We'll be right back on another. We'll be back tomorrow live at 5 on another joke. Thank you.